Cheeky Sport on Rinse.
Alright, you're now tuning to the Cheeky Sport Show. We're going to be here with you until 2 p.m. right here on Rinse FM 106.8.
Oh, you lucky guys.
Rinse.fm. Alright, obviously we've already got Jack interrupting me. That is GRM Jack. You might know him from the GRM show, which happens... Was it once every week or no?
Once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks.
4 till 7 on Fridays.
All right, so that's Jack from the GRM show right here on Rinse FM. And to my left, I have CheekySport Chris and me.
Nah, Mr. Heritage.
Hey,
Heritage is back for this one.
It's definitely
Heritage is a dead word.
Heritage is
well, the reason why he called himself Mr. Heritage is after Jose Mourinho's famous speech about football heritage after getting knocked out in the Champions League.
His hairline's got heritage as well.
All right, so guys, remember this is live radio, yeah, so it can't be as unruly as the podcast.
Oh, it won't be unruly.
So you guys try, bet, you guys.
I'm
let's take it in turns.
in right now. So
All right,
bad.
please.
I'm so gassed.
You can't bring me down, man.
All right, so. The big news is, like we've already said, Jose Mourinho getting sacked. I already feel like he didn't deserve to get sacked.
You say he didn't deserve?
He did deserve it, but I feel like it's the wrong time.
What did you say?
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle.
What?
I'm in the middle.
You're a rat.
It's weird.
What's that Meek Mill line? Your dad's a rat, but you must be a little mouse or something.
This perfectly leads on from the last song that played, Grizzy Callaloo. These two are smoking Callaloo. They didn't deserve to go. Because that guy,
he deserved to go, but let's not act like it's not a mess.
No, what is Akeem?
Don't, let's not act, yeah, okay,
Hold
cool.
on,
All right,
hold
cool.
on. Can we get to the point here? Akeem was the biggest cheerleader for
I was a
Jose.
cheerleader.
You was a
I'll say you're wrong.
cheerleader.
All right, so let him explain.
You know what
Let's
definition of
explain.
cheerleader is?
You was the biggest cheerleader guy.
Yeah,
The definition of
yourself.
cheerleader was you
I'm
to
surprised
Wenger.
you're still
you're
here.
lying.
I'm surprised you made it
So-
in this hotel room.
Innit?
So
You've been crying and laughing at the same
all
time.
day, mate.
I hope you guys know you're just talking over each other.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, Jack, I'll let you go first because your mouth, runs like Usain. So what I'm trying to say is, you go first. Like a tap. So you go first in regards to when you initially got the news and it hit your thing. Besides, obviously, having a good old chuckle, what did you think?
Yeah, I was laughing. I was surprised. Because we said this yesterday on the podcast, which you filmed yesterday, out tomorrow, by the way, or tonight even.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought he'd be here to the end of the season. I didn't see Man United sacking him this early, but
And why is that?
because that's not the way Man United usually do things.
Okay.
That's true. Take away David Moyes. They sacked Van Gaal at the end of the season,
Right.
even though they'd had a bit of a dodgy season. Won the FA Cup, of course, but finished 5th.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it happening that way. I thought, having signed a new contract in January, that showed me enough to believe that he was going to be here till the end of the season at least. But then, because you think about how much the compensation is going to be for Mourinho, it's crazy.
22.5.
It's crazy. He's laughing to the bank.
So
we're
I'm hearing a lot of
back.
ad libs right now from Chris. So Chris, talk to me. When the news, when it initially hit you, what did you think about the news?
I was happy. I was sad. You know what I mean? I rejoiced, jumped up and down, text everyone because at the same time I want him to stay because I like the turmoil, but also him leaving is an embarrassment to the club and to the whole of Manchester. You should feel shame.
Yeah, for anyone listening for the first time, Manchester is Manchester United for some strange reason. He couldn't
So
go
Alex
there.
Ferguson, the god of Manchester United, called Manchester United.
So this obviously gets onto my next question. Yeah, a lot of people already feel like Jose was a big problem at Manchester United.
He was the main problem.
They feel like he's the main problem.
He's the-
Exactly.
I agree.
Now you feel like he's the only problem. So you believe he's the only problem. Wait, keyword here, Chris. Chris is saying, Chris, you're saying that.
Let's go
No,
into that
that's
in a
no
bit.
big up Pogba.
Let's get
We'll
onto that in a bit.
get to that in a
We'll
bit.
get onto that.
Yeah, you're trying to say that it's the only problem at Manchester United. Manchester United are currently on.
You're good. You're really good.
Manchester United are currently on their third manager.
Yeah.
in four and a half years.
In 4.5 years, okay? They haven't gotten any closer to winning the Premier
What
League.
did I say to you yesterday? When I said to you about going from Louis van Gaal to Jose, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you not expecting?
I'm expecting somebody. Jose Mourinho is a winner.
No.
He's a serial winner. He's a serial winner who's fixed clubs in the short term. So what was I expecting? I was expecting to win Premier League.
You know what Jose
I was expecting to win
yeah?
Premier League.
You know what Jose
I wasn't
is like,
expecting super sick football. Wasn't expecting some tick-a-tacker stuff. But I was expecting to win the league. If you ask me, what was I expecting?
He's done. He's done that in the dunya. Trust me, he's done.
He's not.
No, he'll still get another
Yeah,
job.
he'll get Tottenham. He'll get jobs. He'll get Tottenham.
What
He'll get PSG. He'll get Bayern Munich.
Jack, do you think there's still more of a
that's the
problem
top
at
job.
Manchester United?
Yeah, of course there is. You know there's more of a problem.
What else?
And what else do you think is the other problem?
There's obviously issues up at the top of the hierarchy.
Not really.
With Woodward.
No, not really. No.
No,
Why?
but
That's a
there's
myth.
but
That's
there's
a myth.
there's
That's a myth with Woodward.
No,
That's a myth.
I understand Mourinho is a main contributing factor to the mess at Man United. But if you think about how toxic things are at Man U, it can't just be one.
But why is Eddie? It is though. Why is Eddie a
can't.
problem? Eddie's become a problem because the fans is fashionable to jump on.
Let me tell you what.
Alright, go on. Let
He
him explain.
He gave Jose 401 million to go and spend up the wall, innit? Man went and.
Do you think Ed Woodward has a say in what happens?
Let me tell
what
you.
commercial buyers Manchester United bring into the club?
Okay, so Mourinho hasn't got any power over any of these things. Yeah, it's not like old school football with
Wenger.
Alex Ferguson or Wenger, where they manage the entire club.
This is Jose we're talking about.
Yeah, if Mourinho had that power, you can't say he had
What
that
power?
power.
What power are we talking
Now,
about?
let's say the
What's
power
this?
to
You're talking about
sign,
abstract. This
to
is very
sign all
abstract.
of
Be very specific.
To sign any player he wants and
Yeah.
also sell any player.
So he gave
wants.
man a list, yeah?
Yeah.
And what happened with that list
None of them was fulfilled.
this season, yeah?
Yeah, this
Why
season.
though?
Well, no, the question's
No,
not about why.
it is why, because it's a knock-on effect. This is all relevant. So why wasn't he giving that money this season? You're smiling like
Okay, tell me. No, I
That's
want
why
you
I
to
called you a
tell
rat
me.
earlier.
You tell me.
You're a football figure.
No, you
This is
tell
your
me.
football
You
figure,
tell me.
everyone.
Tell me then.
This is why. Because they gave man money, yeah, to go and buy defenders, because he needed defenders, yeah? So who did he go and buy? Let's go through all the defenders that he bought.
So much trash.
Lindelof. How much?
I don't even
That
know.
was
That's
like
not-
Bailey.
30,
Bailey.
35, was
Bailey,
like
how much?
35, 35.
Darmian, how much?
Well, that's not.
You see?
Yeah.
This is waste.
It's
That's
Rojo.
bad.
I agree with
No,
Chris.
Rojo was
Rojo.
out.
No,
No,
Rojo
Rojo
Van
wasn't. It was Van
Gaal.
Gaal. Now let me
Who else
ask you
is
a
about?
question. Now let me ask you a
Van
question.
Gaal as well.
Dallo.
See, and where are these players?
Now let me ask you a question.
Are they
Chris.
good? Are they Man United
Chris,
level?
Chris, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
asking you a question.
On
Are they
that
Man United
point.
level?
No.
Now let me ask you a question. Who made the decision to re-sign Smalling for another 3 years? Do you think that was Mourinho?
That was Man United. That's some at the club.
Okay.
But why though? That's
Okay.
for
No,
selling
why?
money.
So
You
it's
can
the
still
point-
get
it's the
money for
problem.
Chris
No,
Smalling.
no,
You're
no.
gonna get money
No,
for
no,
Chris
you don't
Smalling.
get the point.
That's not bad business.
You're not getting
Instead
the
of letting him go for free, yeah. Instead of letting my man go for free at the end in the summer, yeah. Now you can sell him.
No, you're not
You
getting
can
the
sell
point.
him and get money back.
You're not
It's
getting
business.
You're not
You
getting
should
the
know
point.
that.
You're
You
not
got
getting the
peanuts.
point. You're not getting the point. He wasn't out of look, listen.
He wasn't out of contract.
Man United wasn't worried about Smalling going on a free. Yeah,
It's
that wasn't the
money.
reason.
It's sell on value, bruh.
I get the sell-on value. The point is, the matter with Smalling, okay, was that Manchester United, by signing that new contract for Smalling, a record contract for him as well, yeah.
So it's gonna be-
an
it's gonna
increase.
be.
No.
It's gonna be an increase.
But the fact is, what that
No one
proves,
gets a decrease.
What that proves is we are happy when you get a contract, a new contract, that you are giving them praise. That you've done a great job.
He's been a servant to your club, and that's one thing. So he gets that contract. That's one. The second thing is sell on value.
Okay.
Cool.
Resell.
So all right, we're getting into the. Let's focus on the fact that these players could be a contributing factor as to why Man United
could be.
They are. No, they are.
Could be a contributing factor as to why Man United are not in the title race.
Yeah.
Are not competing right now
That's
with
because
other
of the
top
manager,
teams. Bro, a lot of people feel like this is what everybody's really saying, yeah? The fact of the matter is this. People are saying that the players could be doing better than they currently are.
Yes. Of course.
However,
That's the manager,
that's
that's the
it,
manager,
yeah?
that's the manager.
However, people also agree that these players, even though they could be doing better, are not on a total
It's a
better
combination of
than
the two.
other players.
It's
Like
a
players
very fine balance.
players at other
let
clubs.
me ask you a question.
So basically, they're trying to say that if our lineup was playing better, we're still not better than Chelsea,
No, that's wrong.
better than
That's
Manchester
wrong.
City,
That's
better
wrong.
than
That's
Liverpool.
wrong. If those players were playing at their maximum, yeah, and playing as a team,
And this is
yeah,
why he's a figure.
under the right
Here we
manager,
go. Let
that
him
team
say
would
it.
be top three.
Now you're thicker. Now let me answer that question.
Is your team
Let me
better
ask
than
you a
Chelsea?
question. Is Man United going to finish top 4 then?
This season.
It has to be yes. Your answer. Because our team, is it good enough to win 10 to 15 games in a row?
No.
Your answer
No,
is yes.
not 15.
Bro, you just said.
So-
do you not
so-
hear what you just said?
I
Do you
didn't
not just
say-
hear what
So
you
you
just
just
said?
said, but you're just saying, essentially by your logic,
Yeah.
new manager means better out the players, better out the players.
And you
means
just said-
get into top 4.
Yeah, but look how much of the season's gone by,
Bro,
bro.
we're
Yeah,
only
true,
7
true.
points. Bro, let's be real.
That's
We're
a lot of
7
points,
Hold
isn't
on.
it?
7 points.
We're 7 points. If you're talking
7
about
points.
you could do
7
it.
points. 22 games.
You could do it. You could do it. It
wait.
could be done. It's possible.
Okay, so
yeah?
we're finishing top
But
4 then.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's one or the other.
Michael
Finishing
Carrick's going to
top
be
4.
interim manager. I know you're going to get a manager in 38 hours, apparently.
Oh, my word.
Typo. That's
Did you
embarrassing.
see that?
Again. Even that's
Mate,
embarrassing.
Yeah, that was tough.
I was watching the
That
Gary
was-
Neville
you can't
thing.
that was so
Yeah,
silly.
mate, it's min-
Can't even get that.
All right.
Man
What we'll
was
do is,
shaking at Man
all right,
United.
what we'll do is, we're gonna get into another song right now. We'll keep talking about this in regards to what manager we feel should come in next, who we feel like are suitable candidates.
Michael Carrick, mate.
Michael Carrick.
All right, let's get into another tune right now.
tune.
Michael Carrick.
Michael
And that's
All right,
38
all right.
hours.
So listen, wait, no, listen,
38
because we're still recording on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah,
All right, we're still recording on
Chris,
camera. Yeah?
Chris, I realise it's just a wind-up merchant. Because all the things you're saying don't make no
You're
sense.
chatting.
You don't make no sense.
Hey, watch it, mate. Oh yeah, we got to press record again. Innit? Oh man.
Still okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it alright?
Job cutting, huh?
Alright, cool.
So Chris, this is where you don't make any sense, right? If Man United is that good, we're 7 points behind, a very lackluster and
I can't
average,
believe you man are acting like
Arsenal.
you know
Yeah?
that
Very
our clubs
lacklustre
is
and average
shambolic
Arsenal.
though.
Yeah?
You've seen our green
And-
and gold
and
scarves.
Spurs.
Like we're
And
actually a
Spurs.
joke club.
It's a joke. You're a
No,
joke.
you know
You're
we're
a
a
joke
joke
club,
club
innit?
now.
You know what I heard?
Tell him.
Oh,
We're
no,
a joke club
That's what-
now.
bro.
Everyone knows it, though.
We're either good enough, 7 points or not, to get in the top 4.
You could do
we're
it.
not.
I just said you could do it.
Okay, cool. Good.
Yeah, he did that.
Good. I'm glad it's clear. I'm glad it's clear.
He's
I'm glad it's clear. I got good. I'm glad it's
Asian
clear.
brothers. Curry brothers.
You're
You're lost.
Wait, no, honestly.
I'm rattled because Mourinho's
You're
gone.
rattled. You're rattled.
That's what you would say.
Yeah, but we have every right to be rattled though.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But
Innit?
especially Akeem because he has to.
Why?
He's not a rattled.
Because he's in bed with Mourinho and he has to sit and deal with it. He's got to sit and deal with this.
But what's wrong with him backing his manager
Exactly.
No.
till the end?
Because you're lying to yourselves.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
You're lying to yourselves.
wait, hold
You're
on.
lying.
Hold on.
Don't lie to
You're
Thank
saying
we're still
that.
recording, you know?
backing your manager. You backing your manager.
Sometimes you got
Wow.
you know, you can't back him right to the end. If
You can't.
if things aren't going well, if you don't put pressure on the board to say he needs to go, then he's going to
Bro,
stay
we
there.
did do that.
No,
But
but
now,
it wasn't-
but
Yeah,
now,
but listen, alright.
but now we're moving. We're actually going to talk about the players for a bit now, because now this is what matters, the players, because now the
No. We're going to talk about what manager's going to be coming in next.
Okay,
Who
cool.
do you want? Who
But-
do you want? That's what we should do.
Yeah, who would
I
you
want?
want? Who's
Yeah,
going to
but-
come in? And
do you know
who
what?
do you actually
Whoa,
want?
what is it?
Who do you? That's
You
what
want
I know.
Michael
Who
Carrick
you
playing
want?
sideways?
What? Long term?
Yeah, we know. Who do you want? Period.
Oh, long term
It's
Poch.
what
Yeah,
about
long-term
Sir
Poch not
Alex? What about
happening.
Sir
Long-term
Alex? What about
Poch.
Sir Alex for interim?
Yeah, interim. Yeah, that'll be a dream, but it's not gonna happen.
Alex.
Yeah. What about Alex?
Yo.
What about
No
Allardyce?
way. Sir Alex won't be in.
No, you're
did
jarring.
he say?
He's gonna. I know what jokes. He's gonna be like Brendan Rodgers,
Yeah.
Sam Allardyce,
Yeah.
Sparky. Get Mark Hughes in. You're gonna go with some idiot
Wait,
jokes.
If Mark Hughes gets the Man United job,
Love
you
it.
lot are cancelled.
I would love it. I would love it.
Bro,
I would love
bro,
it.
you guys, there's no chance.
You lot are so
There's
dumb.
literally zero chance Brendan Rodgers or Mark Hughes will ever manage.
But Brendan Rodgers got-
They
he's a
manage
good
Man
candidate.
City.
That's a
They manage
candidate.
Man City and
Oh,
Liverpool.
but it wasn't for your club. It wasn't for your club.
embarrassment?
No,
Why are we talking
we're
about-
an
why are we
embarrassment.
talking about this?
Look at this
You've
joke.
embarrassed me.
Hey, wait.
Look at this
I'm
joke.
very disappointed in Man
Guys,
United.
why are we talking about this? He managed Liverpool. He would never ever touch a Manchester United jersey
Simple.
ever.
You better
Simple.
be embarrassed.
Ever.
You better be embarrassed.
Simple.
He managed Liverpool.
You've embarrassed
That's
him.
it. Game over.
You embarrassed yourself.
Once you manage Liverpool, it's game over. Once you manage Man City,
Brendan
you're never
Council, you know.
ever managing Man United. Ever. Simple.
Oh,
Let's
man.
move on.
All right, so basically, all right, we'll get into. I know you guys are bantering. We're going to talk about. Now we're still on the radio. We're going to get back into Carrick being interim manager.
Why is that funny?
No,
Bro,
why are you
bro,
laughing though?
these men
No,
laughing.
hey, no.
Bro, Arteta,
This kinda
you're
guy-
laughing at
no,
Arteta.
alright, cool.
What Arteta? What about Arteta?
No, I'm just asking you.
What about Arteta though, bro?
Okay,
Yeah, bro, it's
You know what about
equivalent.
him?
Michael Carrick.
That's the equivalent. Because
Michael
what about
Carrick.
him? Akeem doesn't
All right,
do
and
it.
we're back
Michael
right here on the
Carrick.
Cheeky Sports Show. We are talking Jose Mourinho being sacked. We have
these
Jake
are
from the
spinning.
GRM show, and we have Chris.
From the
No,
GRM
Mr.
show.
Heritage.
What do you
Mr.
They have a show.
Yeah, I know,
yeah,
but okay,
yeah.
I thought you'd say
But
a bit more.
either way, thanks for you, man, for talking over me.
Michael
Right. Like, man's all trying to outro the thing.
Michael
Listen,
Carrick.
for everybody locked in right now, live on the.
Michael Carrick.
I love that.
I'm-
accent. I love it.
Michael
I'm sorry for the fact I'm getting spoken over. We actually do a podcast together, and what these guys don't understand is that podcast and radio are very different.
Oh, I
innit?
know.
Man, just out here talking over, man, and that like unruly.
Unruly,
And this is what, Kayala, this is what I'm saying. I got to punch up Jack before he takes man serious.
You know what it is? I'm trying to spice
I have to.
I'm trying to
You already
spice-
have.
I'm trying to spice up your dead show, mate. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Yeah,
spice
you
up
see,
your dead
you
show.
see what I'm trying to
You see
say?
Jack's
Could you
legs.
imagine the white boy in the room talking about Spice? That's a joke. He's the only white boy in the room, and he's talking about Spice to us, man. Do you see the cheek?
I've got the sort of
Do you see the
neck, mate.
cheek? Do you see the cheek of this?
Got a sort
Jamie
of-
Oliver, Mr. Jerk Rice over there talking to man about Spice.
Jack Rice is
Oh,
happy, mate.
shut your mouth, bro. All right, let's talk. Let's get back in. Let's get back into the management options of Manchester United. All right.
Michael Carrick.
All right. What's so funny about Michael Carrick? Hey,
You're gonna be
dilly
playing-
ding, dilly dong. What's so funny about Michael Carrick, my brother?
Do you know
Go
why?
on.
Do you know why? You lot aren't going to be playing the ball forward anytime soon. You're playing it sideways all game.
Do you think Carrick? So you don't think Carrick? You're basically saying Carrick is not a forward passer.
You can barely speak English.
Are you going to call him a forward football flicker now? Are you going to call him a football
You
flicker now?
can speak English, he said, didn't I? I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
barely speak English.
What? You talking about Carrick?
The guy is born and grown up here, but he can barely speak English. How are you going to let him run your team?
Oh, got a dog drop. Oh, got a whole drop.
You can barely speak English. You're taking a mick. All right.
Listen.
Wait,
No. Can we go back?
was
You
him
can't
that
say
did that
Michael Carrick and then say that we're going to be passing the ball sideways.
No, it was him
Do you know
that
who
made that
Carrick
mistake.
is? Do you know who King
He's a
Carrick
crack.
is?
No, Carrick's
When it
a
comes,
passer still.
Yeah, no, he was good.
Oh,
You know what?
my-
It was Michael Carrick that made that
Great one,
38-hour mistake. He's the one that wrote that press release. Yeah, that guy is clueless. He's clueless.
All right, so
Be your manager.
can we make sense of that though?
What about
Right?
to keep up? What
So
about to
basically,
keep up?
on Sky Sports News,
Maybe.
David May, mate.
You know what?
David
Can we big up Talksport? Can we do that on it?
no, we can't be. No. Don't, are you taking
Why
the
would you do that?
I ain't
Because
see
they had
that.
they had a caller this morning. He said he wants the class of '92 to manage the whole team.
He's in Mark Goldbridge, by any chance.
Hey, that's true. All seven man there. on the touchline. Give it, Giggs.
They're going to take all the seats up on the bench.
Give it,
There's
Giggs.
gonna be no subs.
Give it, Giggs. End the season. End the
Give it
season.
Andy Tate. Andy Tate needs to be involved somehow. He needs to be involved in the whole process.
What do you mean involved somehow?
He needs to be involved in the process.
No,
of
do you know what he
picking
should
the
do?
next
No,
manager.
he should run their social media.
Oh, 100.
You know what Joel does with Arsenal?
All right, so guys, can we actually talk about
Yeah,
actual candidates now for the role? Because I didn't understand this whole 38 hour thing.
Embarrassing.
All right, okay, cool.
It sums up your...
Biggest club in the world.
All right, man.
Biggest club in the world.
You're an embarrassing club at the moment.
Embarrassing.
38 hours. Who writes that?
All right, cool. We get it. That's a good job.
Yeah, your team and your social media is a bit mad. We're going to get onto it.
Everyone's spinning.
Everyone's spinning.
Every time I hear stuff like that from a Fulham
I would
fan,
never
it
let
just
that
makes
happen.
me
You
laugh.
think I'll let that go out like that? No way. No
Tell
way.
him, Jack.
No way. Man United, if you're looking for a new social media manager,
Bro, you can't. You can't
I'm
start
joking.
doing
No,
that.
you're not.
Man saying joking.
All right, listen. All right, so guys, again, what did they mean by replacing the manager in 48 hours? It's like it sounds like they. Bro, can I just ask?
Why is it so
So it just sounds like they're trying to do an interim thing
Yeah,
for the end of the
interim, yeah,
season, but then they're also trying to announce the long-term manager as
It
well.
doesn't make sense.
Okay.
None of this
Which
makes
doesn't make.
sense.
I believe that doesn't make
I
sense.
feel like that's not the case. I feel there's a chance that the long-term manager may have already been lined up, like Zidane, because, like you said, you made a good point. If anyone
Can we all
didn't
agree
know-
that Zidane's probably the worst candidate to take over this
Well,
thing?
worst.
No.
Worst.
Not the worst.
Don't be
Not
Don't
the
be
worst.
critical.
Not the worst. All
Why
right,
is
he's
he
not the
Fulham
best.
figure? Go on.
He's not the
Chris,
best.
why is he
Go
Fulham
on.
figure?
How many times am I going to have to resend that clip into the WhatsApp group? Obviously, Dan clipping the ball in with his left foot and man smacking it into them. How many times have I do that?
Well, yeah. Why do you
do?
say this Juve volley as well? They're like, what?
What's that got to do?
It has because he's the manager. He's the manager, Jack. He's the manager. You're clipping the ball in, and Luka Modric or Ronaldo just imagine him and Pogba now. Imagine him and Pogba.
Yeah, because he
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
He's galvanising
He's the
the team.
same sort of man who said Henry was going to be a sick manager.
No, I didn't.
You're the same man.
I never said Tito. I never said Tito was going to be a sick manager.
Why wouldn't he be?
Trust me.
He's one of the best players you've seen.
Who? Yeah, one of the best players. He, as Wenger said, the man ain't ready to sacrifice his life for this thing. When he was meant to be under 18 manager with Tony Adams, yeah, he didn't want it. He wanted the $4 million a year
Now
with
he's in
Sky
Monaco,
Sports.
and they're
Now look at
throwing
him
objects.
scratching that in Monaco.
All right, cool.
People think he's sick because man's telling man
No,
to
but
put his chair back in.
Can I say one
Do
thing?
that on the pitch, bro.
Let me say one thing. Where I do agree with Chris is that having someone like Zidane in training who can actually still play football.
bro, that's rubbish.
Bro, let me tell you something. Yeah, okay, go on.
It's a new day.
To have a manager who can actually do everything on the training pitch to the level of the players that are
And
on
better.
the team, if not better. Because obviously he can't play now,
Ballon
but in
d'Or
terms of
winner.
like his technical ability,
Ballon d'Or winner.
exactly. And
Two-time.
if he
Three-time.
could, because he can show his players himself how to do it,
Guys.
rather than telling them what to do.
Jack,
he can show
Jack, do you know?
Imagine him and Pogba
wait,
together.
wait.
The French bomb.
Jack, do you know how many players?
Come on,
Do you know how many previous
Je m'appelle.
world-class
This
players?
is Zidane though.
Pogba.
This is Zidane. It's a different
Do you
level.
know how many world-class
Je ne sais
players
quoi.
have not performed once they become a manager?
tell
Yeah,
me.
but
Yeah?
you're talking about
This
a man
is
who's
Zizou,
won
bro.
three
He's right,
Champions
innit? Tell
He
him,
won
Jack.
3 Champions
No,
League.
With Modric,
no, but
with
no,
Cruz,
no,
with
no,
Ronaldo,
no,
with
no,
Bale,
wait,
with
wait,
Marcelo.
wait.
All right, yeah.
Sanchez.
After Pogba,
Sanchez. Martial.
Sanchez is gone.
Martial.
I'm not disputing
The
that.
French connection.
I'm disputing him with
Oh
the
my God,
bro,
French
with
connection.
Marcelo,
Look at
with
the
Marcelo,
French-
with
look at the
Varane.
French-
French
It
connection.
adds to
Listen
the-
to it. The French connection. Pogba.
Oh my
course,
word!
if you-
Hey, how did that?
Hey, listen, this guy wants Ed Woodward's job, obviously. This guy's trying to do Ed Woodward's job
let me-
with a little
let me
blue,
make
white,
one
and red.
thing.
Was it FC
No.
UK?
Let me just say.
Let me make
Let me just be clear. That French connection, that's old school football. That's when you man had like a Wenger, Wiltor, and all these players. That doesn't happen now. It doesn't matter.
It's a new
They need
day.
a top quality manager. That's
I
all that
understand
matters.
your point.
Can I say
Okay,
something?
you
Can I say something on top of that? Yeah, listen. If you notice, the best managers today, are all ex-players and great ones.
Like all players, all managers.
The new ones. No, the new ones are top ex-players like Zidane, Pep,
Omri.
Pochettino.
Forget Omri.
Poch.
Poch ain't the top manager.
Huh?
Poch ain't the top
Wait,
manager.
hold on. Poch is the top manager.
No.
He's not one of the best managers in the world.
What trophies he won?
You don't think in La Liga they're respecting him as one of the best?
Okay, let me say something about that then, yeah? You see that you said that Zidane was the worst candidate out of the lot, yeah, but Pochettino's the best out of the lot.
Pound for pound.
Or pound
For what he's
no,
done.
it's not pound for pound, you prat.
Bro, the guy has minus 29 million net spend.
I don't care. Wenger had the same thing and won
yeah.
trophy.
No, he
Wenger
never had
wasted a lot of
minus.
money.
That's the thing. He doesn't get it.
Jermaine, how
Let it go,
much did Nicolas Anelka cost Arsenal?
Oh
my
my
God.
God. How much was Park Chu-Young?
Listen.
How much was Park Chu-Young?
250,000. It cost 250,000. Jack, it
How-
cost 250,000. Yeah.
That was like 52
No,
years
Jack.
ago.
How much
no,
was
Jack,
Gnabry?
because Alan
How
Shearer
much
cost
was
50
He's in
Shaman?
his prime. He's in his
Listen, no,
prime.
we
Ridiculous.
bought Nicolas Anelka for 250 or 500k, whatever it was. We sold him for
Not having
22.5 million. We went and
Wow.
bought Omri.
Let's talk about Poch.
Let's talk about David. Let's talk about David
Let's talk
Beckham.
about Poch. Let's talk about Poch being a good candidate for a long term. Yeah, go on.
Chris, just let it go.
Yeah, let
That
it
was
go.
like 25 years ago.
But Jack, you got to listen to
No,
it.
Anelka.
If you don't rate
Anelka.
Poch, I don't know what's going for you, bro. If you can't rate Poch,
trophies on 250k by buying strikers that cost nothing.
how can you not rate Pochettino?
I rate him. He's decent, but he's not great.
Wait, hold on a second.
He's not great. He's not great. He's not great. He's not great. But he's a very. He's a 7 out of 10. He's solid.
But you're gonna tell me Zidane's a worse candidate?
No, but I'm trying to say, you're trying to tell me that.
Bro,
Do you
he's won
believe?
trophies.
Do you believe Pochettino with money? With
What
his style
football?
of, with his, you base. Alright, listen. Let's keep it simple. You're trying to say that our style of football
Yeah.
went from left to right by getting Van Gaal and Jose Mourinho. All right.
Yeah.
And you're basically saying that anything could have been a step up from Moyes. Yeah.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay, so you don't.
should stop
So
with
from
Moyes.
so
You
from
should stuck it out
Mourinho,
with
so
Moyes.
from Mourinho,
Yeah.
to Pochettino,
Yeah.
yeah, who's currently under Spurs
Yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
You don't think that Manchester United can play a better brand of football?
And you will play a better brand of football. Fact.
Is that? And you're just saying that's not a good thing.
Hold on. It's not.
Is that not what the
it's
part of the problem you're saying?
No. What I'm saying, it's not about playing a better brand of football. It's about that progression to becoming champions.
All right,
And
now let
Pochettino
me
might
say
not
something
be
about
that
this. Let me say something about this. Poch, if Poch went to Real Madrid, let's say they switch roles, the role of what he's done at Tottenham is greater than the role that what Zidane done at Real Madrid. That's
Correct.
the point,
That's
right?
not true.
No,
Correct.
it is because the fact is you're forgetting people. You're forgetting
so
people.
this-
You're
this-
forgetting
okay,
people. You're
okay,
forgetting
okay.
people like Dele Alli.
okay, listen
You
to
want
this.
to keep mentioning Anelka, 200k, blah blah blah. Back then,
Dele Alli
bro,
cost 5 mil.
yeah. In this day and age, 5 million. And how much is he worth now if he goes 60M, 70M?
Yeah.
80. So let's not start talking about stuff
I
like
agree
that.
with
So
Akeem
for
on
what Poch has done, all of those players, that
Yeah, but Wenger won trophies,
starting
though,
11,
Jack.
those
Jack,
valuations
Wenger
now.
won
No,
trophies.
I know.
Had a double.
I disagree that
He's done a
Zidane
double with that.
hasn't had a bigger impact at Real Madrid than.
I didn't say big impact. I said he's
He's
done
done
better
better.
to
No,
Joel.
he's done better.
Akeem,
He's
why
won-
is
one
my
thing,
money-
one thing. He's won 3 Champions League in a row.
In a
And
row.
he finished
That's
16
never
points.
gonna
And he
happen
finished
again.
16 points behind.
you guys-
Yeah, but he also won a league title, though,
It's
Akeem.
never
He
going to
also won a
happen
league
again.
He's won one, yeah.
Yeah, he's won
In
one.
3 years.
So,
So
and
what?
3 Champions Leagues in a row.
He's won
Yeah, I know,
Champions
but I'm just telling you.
That's
The Champions League, that's the biggest trophy along with
the
the league
biggest
title.
trophy in world football.
Like, what's wrong with you, man?
That's just
You're acting a
like-
fool right now. You're just spinning.
All right.
cool. So to sum up,
We'll let the people let us know. Yeah.
Go on, you answer the question.
Who's better? No, who's better out of a better candidate to take over out of Pochettino or Zidane?
Well, who do you think?
I want Pochettino.
Okay.
I think we should do the caretaker thing with Carrick. Hopefully, get better out of players. Like you said, string a couple wins. Hopefully, get top 4. Then
But
50 or 40 million. 50 or 40 million. Grab Pochettino.
But you see, the unfair part here is that Poch will have to do what ultimately Pep done when he was at Bayern, where he's going to have to agree to leaving Tottenham about 6 months prior to leaving. Because Man United's not going to hold on to the end of the season and say, oh, let's see if Pep...
Either
He's not
way,
gonna do that.
Poch.
So if
Poch,
Poch
the thing
leaves-
about
if
Poch is at the
leaves, he's
moment,
gonna have to leave
at the
now.
moment, people want Poch. To me personally, only other people that I know are going to want Poch is Real Madrid. Whether you like it or not, they're going to want him.
Yeah, they might want it, but doesn't mean it's the right appointment. Like they got Lapatetti,
talking of
whatever his
which,
name
quickly-
is. You got Mourinho
Can I
and
quickly-
Van
Go
Gaal.
on.
They're saying that Laurent Blanc's being considered.
Oh my
Yeah, of
days.
course, that's a good Why is that?
That's a good one.
I'd go for.
Do you know what's ironic? It means-
Alright, no, let's get into
It's
another
safe.
song.
It's
Alright,
safe.
let's get into another song first, because you
Definitely
and I going
safe.
mad. Alright, let's get into another song.
fashionable.
And then when we come back on the other side, we'll talk about more of the news
Yeah,
and
rest
more
of that.
papers.
I
to
was
talk
talking
about.
We should talk about Akeem. We should talk about Akeem.
So basically, now we're talking about
We're still talking
Blanc being...
Blanc.
Yeah.
Which is funny because then Emery and Blanc would both be at Man United and Arsenal.
Oh yeah, they were both at PSG.
Yeah. But either way, look, Blanc was a former Manchester United player.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who you hated.
It's true.
I didn't hate.
You all hate
When did we
What are you
hate
talking
him?
about?
Remember Blanc
He's
spelled
only there
out
for
there the
1
games
year.
that you lost? What was it? Bolton,
Yeah.
Leicester, something.
Yeah.
Who was it? Arsenal. Was it
don't know the
Newcastle, something? Chelsea.
Blanc did his thing at United.
Yeah, Blanc was good, but he was
He was dead.
No, he's at 38. He was at 38.
Yeah,
He was about 100 years old. He was dead food at United.
But it doesn't matter. He's old. He's
No,
old.
he was dead food.
He wasn't dead.
You wasn't a
dead
football
food.
fan. If you're saying he wasn't dead food at that time, you wasn't a football fan. Because for Man United, he was shocking.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
He
He
was
wasn't
shocking.
great, weren't like
He
you're
was shocking.
bruv, you're just a
Bro,
savage
shocking,
guy.
bro.
Do you remember that time against Middlesbrough? I think, and he let the ball bounce over. He ducked basically, and it just bounced over the goalkeeper. Like, you trying to tell me that? How can I remember that?
Focusing on
I'm not a Manchester United
Yeah,
fan. I
minor
remember that.
details.
That's not minor
And
details.
he's only
That's
there
not-
for 1 year.
Yeah, and he was dead food.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
He wasn't great, but your levels are all messed up because you put people on pedestals and you put people at the bottom.
Like who?
No, you put look.
Blanc's a legend, bruh.
Yeah.
I know Blanc. I
I know,
love
but
Blanc.
I'm
That's a
just
legend.
giving you levels.
But for Manchester United, he was dead
I don't
food.
know why they
Okay,
ain't
cool.
back yet.
Like garbage level is like Pascal Sagan. He's not Pascal
See,
Sagan.
that's dumb.
No, I'm just. He's done? Okay, cool, he's done.
Pascal Sagan was French player of the year, 97, 98.
Is what? What? Wait, what? He's literally Vegan's worst signing.
No,
probably.
He's not.
God.
It's fashionable to say that.
Oh my word, you are literally. You are deluded. I really
So basically, what do
Imagine Mourinho comes out today and goes to Sky Sports News and goes, "Of course I'm lying."
Do you know what will be funny though? If Mourinho comes out and says, "Yeah, I didn't get sacked, I left."
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? No, yeah, what did you think about that? No, because the way they worded the announcement made it sound like he left.
How?
What?
He's
No,
not
they go-
losing that bag. He's not losing that 22 mil. He's no way.
Bro, he's
He
got
wouldn't
money,
be.
you know. Mendes ain't-
yeah, but
him and Mendes.
£22 million. Get out of here.
I like how they said he
I
could be on
wouldn't
the
leave.
Forbes
I'd wait
list.
for you to sack me.
He's been sacked so many
I had
times
to
by
get
man on the
sacked
Forbes
to
list.
leave.
Like, how much did he get from
For
Chelsea?
starter.
15 mil? He got sacked by them twice, remember?
Yesterday, 3 years ago, he got sacked by Chelsea. How mad is that?
Yeah, because
Yesterday, 3 years ago.
I told you at the beginning of the appointment that this was going to happen, though. We all knew this, though.
Knew what?
That this was going to happen.
Knew what?
That this was going to pan out exactly how it has. Exactly, it's unfolding.
I get it, because he always does get sacked midway through first
But we've
season.
said this, though, from time.
We know, Chris, because we've seen the history books. But Manchester United are not the type of club who would normally sack a man. That's what makes it look
No,
disappointing.
since when? Since you not that
Bro,
club? Since when have you not
but
been that club?
no, listen, man. You
Since
have to
when
like,
have
because now you have
since when have you not been that club?
No.
What,
you see
because
what
you're
I'm trying to
30
say?
for 25 years? Don't
Yes,
be smoking because you're
yes.
successful.
And then with Van Gaal, we let him
So
see out the end of the
so before
season.
Fergie was
We
there-
knew
before
Van
Fergie
Gaal
was
was going to
there-
get sacked because you remember Van Gaal even coming in the press and he goes, "How do you make that? How does it make my family feel? How does it make my friends feel? We've all moved. Do you man remember that?"
Yeah, true.
And
So
that's
what I'm trying
not-
to say is,
yeah.
at least we let man see out the season. We knew it was going, but we let man see it out.
He's
That's what
not
I'm trying to
Van Gaal.
say.
The 3-1 loss
Do you
against
know
Liverpool
why
was too
you
much.
got rid
Anyway,
of him?
listen,
Do you know why you
3-1
got rid of
loss.
him
Oh, sorry.
this time?
3-1
You know
loss,
why
that's
you got
why.
rid of him this time? Because he lives in a hotel.
All right, man. The Cheeky Sports Show. That last one was heady one. Of course, I'm lying.
I don't know why they ain't turned back yet.
Love that line.
That's what Mourinho is saying.
That's what Mourinho
He's
said.
in his hotel room. pacing up and down, saying
Jack
that.
talks a lot of rubbish now.
But that is a savage
I was just
man.
going to say something quickly. I just said it off air to Akeem. The reason why they sacked him this early is because he lives in a hotel.
Why are you saying it again?
He's got no home to leave. There's no family moving.
I don't think they care about
Well,
that.
so it's completely different from the Van Gaal speech.
Yeah, all he's doing is saying, "Cheers, mate." Say bye to the concierge.
That many
He's
bars
gone.
expensive,
He's
bro.
gone, yeah, I'm telling you, he's grabbing everything from that team while leaving.
wonder if he
22
takes the snippers.
22 million wasn't enough. He wants to run up a mad tab on there. He's a couple of bottles of Henny,
innit?
Scotch, everything.
Why-
Him
why-
and Akeem are gonna,
You should have been
Hey,
his
no,
number two.
wait, very quick question. Very quick as a story, yeah? You know when we went to Vegas, yeah?
To be honest, I'll take the job if once it gets around
Wait, real quick, yeah. You know when we left Vegas, a man got hit with the mad charge to the credit card, yeah. When he looked, he was like, "What is it, fam?" Apparently, he had some cookies in the room. The cookies cost $69. $69. $69 from the minibar.
That cost more than your ticket to the Fury fight.
That was a $2 ticket, Jack. There was a lower tier seats.
Oh, mate, you were right in those
definitely lower.
Apparently, it took you half an hour to leave the arena.
Oh, whatever,
you were
bro,
so
man.
far up, it took you half an hour.
How is he bad?
Because it just sounds rubbish. How can be that way so annoying? He just talking rubbish. All right, listen, let's talk about very quickly here, because we're still not done when it comes to the Jose Mourinho.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
How long do you think it's going to take for Manchester United to kind of get back on
38
top?
hours.
You know what? If you make the right,
How many years? Honestly.
if you make the right appointment, it will take 2 years.
Do you know what it is?
No, I'm talking about
the challenge.
Alright, so let's be real. Do you guys think we're going to get top 4?
No.
Maybe.
Okay, cool. So then they're out of Champions League.
No, I think we'll get top 4.
I don't know if it was Flex or Rance that said this to me, but you, after Alex Ferguson left, you got hit with 10 years. You got a 10-year bird. You're 6 years into this bid.
That's karma.
Okay?
That's karma.
Like,
Karma for what?
All the skullduggery Sir Alec
you're
has
6
done.
years into this
Skullduggery,
bid.
even though
There's
You're
skullduggery.
6 years into this bid.
Hold on,
Good
hold on,
behaviour.
hold on,
Good
hold on,
behaviour.
six-
But
the true
right
Maccas
now,
was-
you're doing
It's a
up
10,
in
it's a
three-
10.
You're doing bang up in.
Yeah, it's 10.
Skullduggery when we organically and
No.
naturally won
Sir
the
Alec
league
does
and dominated the league
skullduggery.
for 20
I know
years.
Sir Alec does
Okay, cool.
skullduggery.
Yeah, but that's all
All
in
right.
the past now. That's not
All right.
happening now.
Yeah, but that's what's karma now. The karma's
Yeah.
in.
Right. So the reality about the situation is, Manchester United have obviously been on a 6-year, like you said, they've been messing
they've
around
been
since.
Burrowed.
I
in
think
prison.
Another 4 years.
whatever we do now, like I messaged before, whatever we do now, we have to do it with a view of winning the title next year. It has to be. Man United have to go for the title
You lot are
next year.
shaking
That's
right
mad.
now. You man are
How is that
shaking.
mad?
No, but listen.
How is that
no, but
mad?
Chris, no,
You man are shaking.
but you find it funny, yeah? But that's what is annoying me about the situation, because to me, if you had just let Mourinho finish the season,
Why? But
then you
how
could have
bad it is.
been a lot more
You could salvage
organised.
something. You could salvage something.
No,
there.
you see, well, that's what everyone's saying. I hear you, but to me personally,
You just got beat up
if
against
the
Liverpool,
if
your
the
greatest
interim
rivals,
manager doesn't get top 4, it was all a waste of time.
Big J, what's more of an important game? Man City, Manchester United, or Manchester United?
Everybody
Liverpool?
knows Liverpool, Man United is a
Exactly.
big game
So you
because of
just
the
got beat
rivalry's
up
deeper.
in your main.
In their
derby,
yard,
yeah?
don't make it seem. Yeah, okay.
But
they turned us over. That was what was
36
embarrassing.
shots. 36
And I
shots.
think. Listen, let's talk about Pogba.
Record-breaking.
Let's talk about Pogba for a second.
Yeah, can we go to this?
Why was
Let's
he on
just
the
do
bench?
it.
Wait,
No.
let me
Let's talk about Pogba for a second
start.
because he hasn't started the last 4
Let me
games.
start on
Yeah,
this one, please.
No, he started one.
he hasn't started. He didn't
Okay,
start.
cool,
Wait.
He's been coming on. He hasn't started.
Let me start on Pogba quickly, yeah? What he's done today, I don't know what he's going for.
Thank you.
Can you just
Love
can
it.
you confirm what you're
Love it.
talking
Yeah,
about?
confirm what
Okay,
he done.
so today,
After
the announcement of Mourinho getting sacked, Paul Pogba decides to post a picture of him looking at a camera
Big up.
with a certain expression on his
Smug.
face saying,
Big up.
caption this.
Chee.
I love that.
On some
I love
Tupac.
it.
What?
On some
No,
Tupac.
listen to me. I'm saying I love it as a fan because I can laugh at it. I can take the mick out of you lot. But if you think about it logically, it's a disgrace.
No, it ain't a disgrace.
Thank you,
no.
Jack.
It's
This is
beautiful.
I don't want
It
to
was
hear this
beautiful. It was
excuse
beautiful.
of.
There
I
was
don't-
no excuse.
I don't want to hear an excuse.
So can I just hear?
There's poetry in
Can I
motion.
just be clear?
Poetry.
Apparently, just for anyone who doesn't know, Pogba obviously is doing an Adidas promotion this week. I think he's doing it alongside another player. I can't remember who it is. It's Juve's guy.
Dybala.
Right, Dybala.
His buddy. Did you see him?
So
Reminiscent.
basically, he's doing a Here
Good
to
old
Create
times.
campaign where he's doing pictures like this. However, it's common sense, yeah. Even when we ourselves, when we're about to hit publish, you think about things like timing, blah blah blah.
Big up Paul.
Caption.
Big up Paul Pogba.
This guy, Pogba,
Hard.
is not a mistake. I don't
Hard.
want to hear from anyone who's saying,
Hard.
it was a scheduled post, bro. These men aren't using no scheduled app, yeah? They're
exactly.
uploading on their phone.
They're not-
Hey,
they're
big
not
up.
in
There's
it.
no buffer and that.
Big up Paul
No,
Pogba. Big up Paul
Big up.
No, you
Pogba.
see this one I like, Chris. Why is that a big up?
He's got the thug left.
How is it
I
thug
respect
life?
it, but you're a big man.
And you know
This
what
is
I
a
love?
big club.
You know what I love? Do you know-
Left.
I'm trying to.
This is how I
I'm
know
trying to
we're
understand.
laughing stock still.
Do you accept?
Yeah,
do
you're
you accept this sort of behaviour at your own club? Would you?
Hey, Pogba, big yourself up.
No.
bro.
Answer the question.
No, be honest, sir.
Answer the question. Would
You
you?
wouldn't take that from
If
an Arsenal player.
if
What
we had-
difficult players have you had?
if we
What difficult
Jose-
players have you
if we
had
had
throughout
Jose
the years?
Mourinho, if we had Jose Mourinho doing a madness at
No,
Arsenal,
tell
like
me.
that, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
If we had Jose doing a madness, yeah, like it was at your club at Arsenal, and our star player did that. I'd be
All
like,
right, tell me
big up.
what unruly players
All
you've
right,
had
respect.
in the last 20, 30 years.
None.
No one?
None.
What?
None.
Not Anelka? No, Anelka wasn't mad when he was at yours.
Adebayo?
Yeah, but Anelka was a mad youth, but Wenger handled that situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Wenger was still sick to these men. They still look at Wenger as a father figure.
Adebayo? He didn't
Even
respect
now.
Wenger, did he?
No, he does respect Wenger. He does at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he does, but he's upset with the fans and how we treated him. That's what he's upset about. And even that, again, These men don't say mad things. They ain't putting up captions.
Okay, fair enough.
Go on, Jack.
Okay.
Firstly, if it is a mistake, whoever's on
It's
his
not.
team
Who
is
says
to
it's a
get-
mistake?
No.
Yeah,
People think it's a mistake.
let him talk. Let him
It's
talk.
so-called mistake. If it is for some reason a mistake, everyone needs to get sacked in his team.
Word.
Secondly, Paul Pogba cannot be coming with this energy when he's not bringing that energy onto the pitch.
Yeah, but now he
Thank
can.
you.
Now he
He
can.
can't bring that energy.
Yeah, but now
No,
he can, Jack.
No, he can't.
Yeah, but Jack, he can't get on the
No,
pitch.
he can't.
Jack, he can't even
You've
get on
come
the
to
pitch,
Man
bro.
United.
Jack.
You've been underwhelming. You haven't performed.
Because of the manager?
Yeah,
Because of the manager?
Yeah, but and him as well.
What do you mean?
No, the
It's
manager.
not because of manager. Facts,
Him
bro.
as well.
Just the manager. No, it's the
And
manager.
him as well.
Let me say something, Chris.
Don't get me wrong.
Chris,
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't annoyed.
Wait.
I wasn't annoyed.
And here's the thing.
Just the manager.
This is where we're going to see if the manager is the difference.
We'll see.
Because about 3 or 4 months ago, when Wenger was still, and I'm talking about Arsenal for a reason, yeah? When Wenger was
obsessed.
around, wait, listen to me. When Wenger was around,
Yeah.
I was saying comments about Ozil, yeah?
Yeah.
And we all thought, at one point I did think, maybe it is the way Wenger treats him. Maybe that's the reason why he doesn't. Bro, when under Emery, he's still the same guy. So it's clear it's not the manager where he's the problem. Now, if Pogba does not perform any better away from whether we've got Carrick or Zidane, doesn't matter. If he doesn't perform, we know who the problem is. If he starts performing, fair enough.
What you
then
just
know
said
who
about
the problem
Ozil
is.
was a fallacy, by the way. I'm just letting you know that.
Okay, he's not he's a
That's
fallacy.
a fallacy, yeah.
Embarrassing you're saying that because you're only winning probably because he's not playing. But okay, cool.
We-
All right, cool.
What?
No worries.
That's dumb. That's a fallacy.
Bro, he's okay. He's
There's no
only
substance-
at admission.
There's no substance in what
All
you
right,
just
anyway.
said.
Yeah, but you guys have been
facts, bro. You're not
fine
playing.
about
He's not
it.
playing your
You
school.
guys have been fine about it.
With him though as well when he was there. He only missed 4 games. I mean, we went 22 unbeaten.
Bro, when he's not playing, you're scoring. And you're still performing.
Listen,
So that's my
go back to
point.
Pogba, yeah?
No, we look
Alright,
all that.
anyway,
But I think we look.
It's a random example, bro. Bro, it's a random
Yeah,
example, bro. It's a random example. I can name loads of players who, before and
You've lied
after
to
managers
yourself.
are
You lied
left,
to yourself.
they've still performed
See
or
when you
not
say,
performed.
see when you say,
Remember,
see when you say fans ain't fickle. You're the most fickle fan I've ever met.
How? Tell me.
You're lying to yourself right now.
How am I
You're lying.
fickle?
You're lying. You're lying to me. You're looking at me.
How am I lying? Explain.
Because-
You have to
Wait,
admit that.
explain.
Because for
No, I don't want him to explain
No,
nothing
go
about
on.
you.
No, explain
Bruv,
what-
I'm talking about Pogba. I didn't
This
say
is about Pogba.
you can't sit and tell me that Pogba isn't a problem when Don just posted that picture.
You don't get football. You don't understand
That's
football,
what I'm saying. Like,
Chris,
That's not a problem.
Chris,
That's a bad-
we've
that's a
already
bad
got-
Chris.
no,
That's a bad
Chris,
Chris.
Chris, you know the
the whole
problem.
thing-
That's a
Chris,
bad
Chris,
Chris.
wait, Chris, you know the problem, Chris.
He wants thugs at my
Chris,
club.
wait, Chris, you know the problem is here. You don't understand football, like most
don't.
fans.
You're
You
a
don't
football
understand.
thinker.
No,
You're a
you-
football
no,
thinker. I don't
you don't
understand
understand football, Chris.
I'm a historian,
Because
bruv.
what you do, you're a historian.
Man's a
That's what I'm saying. You're not a
historian.
footballer.
Yeah.
Worry about the Tudors and that, yeah? Not football. These two,
Yeah,
bruv.
but nothing.
Yeah?
You waffle on.
I'm a historian. I told you.
No, you don't understand
Man, a
football.
football
No, you
historian.
don't.
I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
He's a football thinker.
Go research Queen Victoria then, yeah?
You man just talk nonsense,
But we
bro.
talk about football today. In 2018, yeah?
Listen,
2018 football.
at the end of the
That's
day,
it.
I'm all for I'm all for players being human and showing showing their emotions. But there's a time and a place for it.
Thank you.
This is not the time and this is not the place.
Thank you. Bro.
Even if you delete it after
What
1
did he say
minute,
yesterday?
hundreds of people.
Wait for
screenshotting
it. What did you say yesterday? So you're saying what Lingard's doing is unacceptable, but
Oh,
what Pogba's
yeah,
done is
exactly.
different.
It's
No,
different.
no, it's not. How? How is that different? You're mocking it. You're mocking
He
it.
just
Yeah,
you're
you're
ruling.
trolling.
You're
You're trolling.
trolling. You're
trolling.
trolling.
Don't move like
Nah,
that.
trolling. Yeah.
Don't
You're
move like
trolling.
6'9".
You're trolling. You're trolling. You're definitely trolling.
So I can tell you why it's different if you want.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, go on.
Give me your
Okay, because
silly.
listen now. The reason why it's
Give me your
different
silly
because
reason.
Jesse, Jay Lings and them, man, they're all doing that clove up. They're doing their clothing.
Big
and
up
that,
Jesse
whatever,
for doing that,
Like,
by the way.
respect to the hustle, but concentrate on football, bro. Anyway, what Pogba just done was he's like, you know what? My man's been smacking me up. He's been chucking me under the bus all season, yeah? And everyone's looking at me like, I'm the bad guy. Hey, he's
Why
the
you
bad
change the
guy.
accent?
Let me tell you something, Akeem.
What was that beat? What was that beat?
Let me tell you something,
That's
man.
a beat.
If anyone didn't know, that's
Scarface.
supposed to be Scarface.
It's
That's supposed to be
Scarface.
Pacino.
Let me tell you something, man. Pogba
More like
is not the
Scarlet,
bad
mate.
guy.
That's what you sound
Jose
like.
is the bad guy. Okay?
Okay.
That's the worst turn in
That's not a
Montana.
valid reason.
That's the
so
bad
let's
guy.
move on.
And you know what's worse?
That's a
Jose is not even
ridiculous-
Italian. He's not even
That's Italian. That's Italian.
You know,
That's Scarface, bro. That's Italian.
you know you didn't prove anything with that.
Yeah, no,
Are you crazy?
I
You don't
do.
listen.
Nothing.
You don't listen
You
to
No,
me.
he's trying to say Pogba has the right to do what he's doing because he's been battered by the
But
manager.
a man can't-
Whereas
can't-
Joe,
Embarrassing,
wait,
embarrassing.
Do a clothing line.
boy, he
Get
embarrassed
out of
himself
here,
to
man.
be honest with you. Some of his performances.
And now, you don't think Jay Lings...
Some of the performances
think-
that he
you
does
don't
on the
think
pitch
Jay
himself
Lings-
is
And
embarrassing.
Pogba
You
hasn't
don't think
won.
Jay Lings and Jesse and Lukaku looking at that caption and that post that Pogba done and saying, you're not sick for that.
No,
Yeah, of course.
no.
Of course, they're
No,
texting
but
man
here's the
saying
problem,
that. They're
Chris.
texting man
This is
saying
the
you
problem.
shouldn't do that.
So Pogba is an influence
Yeah.
to the team.
He's a boss
So
man.
he
He's the
needs to
captain
decide
now.
to be a positive
We'll see.
influence
He's the
or a
captain
negative
now.
influence.
He's the captain now,
Yeah?
bro. Remember?
Huh?
He's the captain. We'll see. He's a very important player to say. He's Manchester United's best player potentially.
Look at me. I'm the captain.
All right, guys. You guys let us know.
Is he captain?
Yeah.
No.
You're just trying to make a joke.
Who is captain?
Anyone doesn't know.
No one knows. There's no
Don't worry.
Exactly. It's a mess. That's because of Jose.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so let's make Pogba the captain because he does here to create photos of captain.
Oh, yeah.
On the day that the team gets sacked.
If you think that's
yeah, cool.
You guys let us know what you think about Paul Pogba and the Mourinho saga.
When he stole the adverts and the piano adverts were for running, these men were loving life.
Why is that a part of
it? Jay, was you in the adverts as well?
Why is that part of the conversation?
He's trying his hardest to get it shot. Hey guys, can I get in, please? That's it. You're the extra. That's what you are.
Let's end it. Let's end it on a positive. Let's end it on a positive.
Let's end it on a positive. Jose's gone.
Sanchez is going to come back to form.
Sanchez, that's another joke.
Baby.
That's another joke player. Lexi Baby
Whoa.
Lexi Baby.
Don't mention that guy.
He is a joke.
That's
That's everything that's wrong with him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you would say that, but a year ago, he's your favourite player.
Yeah, he was.
All right, cool.
All right,
cool story.
Guys, all right, we're gonna get into the last song. Thank you guys for tuning into a very weird Xmas special of the CheekySport Radio Show.
Talking about negative football.
I'm sure there's like all three of you guys. There's probably three people left tuning in listening to man. Yeah. But that is all.
You trebled your figures together.
100.
Alright, we got that song ready, yeah? That song weren't ready, was it? Alright, that's cool. Alright, you man, we're not done. We're just done there. Alright, who's coming in next? Wrap up, basically.
Yeah, we have to wrap up.
Alright, so literally, guys, we just finished the radio show. In regards to, obviously, what's going to happen next for Manchester United, get the interim in and wait for Pochettino. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm saying don't wait for no interim because don't wait for no end of the season because I don't think it's realistic that Poch is going to basically agree to leave Tottenham 6 months before. Because I think Tottenham's in such a great position.
You know what? You make us dumb.
They're only 5 points
to one basket for this guy. The way you lot are pining for.
No, we want it. That's who we want.
You're pining for
it's one job.
You know why?
You're pining for a guy that has no credentials.
But you know the problem is, it hurts you. It just hurts you because
I'm happy.
He's a Tottenham manager.
I'm happy, bro. It's win-win for me. Are you dumb?
No, but you just said you don't rate him. You don't rate him, but in one way you want him gone from the top.
He's not good enough for Man United, and either way it would be terrible for Spurs.
So what do you think Tottenham's going to do? Okay, wait, hold on a second, Chris. Chris, you're not making sense.
Yes, I am.
He's good enough. He's good enough to leave. He's good enough to leave Tottenham, but he's not good enough for Real Madrid or Man United. So who is he good for then? You tell me. No, let me answer the question. No, let him answer the question. Let him answer the question. Who is he good enough for? Let me start again because you guys don't understand.
Bro, they just don't even make sense.
Let him
Jermaine, what he said, you're not, because you didn't hear what he said, let me deep it. What he said is, I am happy. Tell me.
It's a win-win. Let him say it.
What's the problem? Chris, you said it's a win-win. Chris, you said,
I thought he was connected to the camera. I don't know.
Chris, hold on. Chris, you said,
I'm listening. Man, keep saying my name.
Why are you making talking?
Chill.
I'm here listening to
Chris, listen.
Say, guys, what are you going to say, guys?
You said it's a win-win if Poch leaves or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, if he leaves Tottenham, explain how it's a win-win for Tottenham. Explain how it's a win-win for you. No, explain how it's a win-win for you. No, explain. No, let him answer, bro. Let him answer.
Why don't we answer for?
Oh my days. Answer why it's a good thing why Poch is leaving Tottenham.
If Poch leaves Tottenham, for me, it's a good thing because Spurs fans, they're going to be better upset, I know,
Will Spurs be a worse team without Poch? Yes or no?
I hope so.
Okay, now, he's not now. Keep it. Now, what I said next, wait, what I said, Jermaine, listen to this. What I then said is, that means you are happy for him to leave Tottenham, like you just said, but he's not good enough for Real Madrid or Manchester United.
Yes.
So who is he good enough for? That's my question. Answer the question now.
Fulham.
Do you think how dumb this guy is?
No, I don't get it.
Bro, he's saying he's not. He's saying he's happy for him to leave Tottenham because he feels Tottenham will be a worse side without Poch.
No, he's saying he hopes so.
Bro, I just asked.
No. All he was saying, all he was saying was for him personally. All he was saying was for him personally, it's a win-win.
Explain.
Because for him as an Arsenal fan, if Spurs lose their manager at a time when they've got no stadium, they're struggling to keep their players. Poch is a shining light at Spurs.
And then I asked him the question. Then I asked him a question. Is he going to be a better club?
And then at the same time, he's saying that he doesn't think Poch is going to bring Man United to glory anyway. Yeah. So to him, it's a win. If we get him, he's not going to rate it. And if they lose him, it's better on Spurs.
You're still wrong because I asked him a direct question.
But that was after.
But I asked him a direct question. I said, are they going to be a better club without Poch? And he said no.
My point is this. All I'm trying to say is, I know he's talking about all eggs in one basket. All I'm trying to say is, when I'm thinking about the manager I would like next to improve Manchester United as a club in general, style of football, promoting youngsters like Foyt. What's the name of that other young boy that come in the other day?
Foyt, that buddy.
The Premier guy. Yeah, the Premier mention. Yeah, and he scored a goal as well.
He's happy for that.
No, bro. No, it's about giving man a try. Don't get me wrong, it's about giving man a try. There's another young boy who gave a try. What's the name of the other you gave a try? The other day. No, even Carl Walker-Peters.
That young 18-year-old.
Yeah, that young 18-year-old again. He gave that other you a try the other day. So everyone knows that Manchester United, they like that whole young. Because before we got Mourinho, what was it? Oh, he doesn't give youngsters a chance. Whereas Poch will do that. Poch will have money.
That's rubbish as well.
That's nonsense as well.
It is nonsense. Facts.
It's not facts.
He started this game and he scored the header. And
then against Arsenal,
here we go. Can't wait till they smoke him tonight.
Bro, if you lose tonight, then
Alright, listen, guys.
Alright, Carabao Cup.
Alright, guys. It's a crazy one. Thank you if you managed to stay to the end, yeah.
Chris, you made 0 cents.
I'll tell you who didn't stay to the end. Jose Mourinho, mate.
Alright, man. Listen to you, myself, Big J.
Mr. Heritage.
Relegation, Jake.
Alright, listen, man. We'll be back next week. Maybe not. But this is the Cheeky Podcast, bro.
We're actually top of the league.
Alright, we're out.